Hi everyone, welcome to Pulse Social's weekly news bulletin. My name is Abby Lake and I'm a trainee sports journalist for Pulse Social. Let's see what news we have for this week. First up, in an upcoming podcast episode, I spoke with Liz Mason, client director of Australian and American company Athlete Assessments, about both her own and her family's personal experiences with sports growing up until now. And we also talked about the barriers that female athletes in particular face in sports, even within the media attention, or lack thereof, that women's sports garners. To hear the podcast, make sure to stay tuned for updates on our social media and YouTube platforms. We will also have a Q&A blog post coming out soon with past Abu Dhabi's Mary Kelly on being a female coach in the Middle East. Mary is an Irish UEFA qualified coach living and working in Abu Dhabi with Proactive Soccer School. She mostly coaches the 4 to 9 years age groups with PASS, and she is also the social media coordinator. To hear about her personal experience with sports, from being involved in football, mainly Gaelic football and Irish dancing, to eventually becoming a football coach, make sure to stay tuned for the upcoming blog post. In other news, we have a lot of Olympic headlines on the forefront of our feeds right now. Firstly, a Sky Sports article reported how two-time Olympian champion Helen Glover has been selected for Great Britain's rowing squad for Tokyo. Glover has officially returned to rowing after 4 years away, and she'll be partnering with Polly Swan in the women's pair, along with 45 other rowers who've been selected to represent Team Great Britain in Tokyo. Next on the list, a BBC article has revealed that Tom Daley has been selected for Team Great Britain in the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. This year will be Tom Daley's 4th Olympics, and he is aiming for his first Olympic gold this year, which will tie him with the 3-time world champion and current record holder Pete Waterfield. And finally, according to a BBC Sports article, Rafael Nadal is to face Novak Djokovic in the French Open semi-finals, which is taking place this year in Paris. Nadal won his match against Argentine 10th Schwartzman, while Djokovic won against Italian 9th seed Matteo Berrettini. The two semi-finalists will be facing each other off on Friday. And that's all the news we have for this week. Thank you very much for listening, and I will be back again with you next week to see what news we have then.